What's going on, YouTube world? What time is it? Time for another review. Man, y'all been waiting on this one. Y'all been waiting on this one. I got something for you, something so phenomenal, something so magnificent. I had to throw my Gucci shades on for this, man, because I feel good. You know what I'm saying? When I'm wearing this, I feel great. And if you can't get this in this formulation, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Dillard's, none of these places. It's only created in the lab of one of my good friends, right? And I'm about to explain it to you today. What fragrance are we talking about? Well, it started off as a decant, but that fragrance that I'm talking about is from my man No Wiki Decants, Gentle Miami. And you can already see the dent. So you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go back and get the bigger bottle because that's how I play. You know what I'm saying? I play for real. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and that dry down. What's going on, man? Yo, it's your boy Chopin the artist right here, on all digital platforms. But you watching me right now on YouTube. Before we get into anything, before we take any more steps, before I talk about any fragrance, I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that bell notification so you can get more updates of when I drop videos. You'll be the first one to see it. So, what are we talking about today? We talk about this fragrance from my man's, a good brother of mine, man. So I don't know if I told you, I'm a part of a Facebook group. It's kind of, it's on the low, It's we ain't gatekeeping, but we sharing some great fragrances, and we sharing fragrances that a lot of these YouTubers don't even talk about. And in the game, fragrance game that is, there's a whole lot of different things going on, especially decants. What is a decant? A decant is it's a smaller version of the fragrance that you would get out the store. It's smaller package. Somebody would take their bottle, they'll put it a small amount into another bottle and let you buy it, right? But what is decants for? What are decants for? Decants are so that you can test your fragrance out, right? So a lot of y'all don't know I work a regular job right now in a warehouse, a cold warehouse. Now, this is the best situation to test my fragrances out. There's a few other brothers and sisters on the job who wear fragrances, and we have a little chit chat about that at times. However, a negative warehouse is a really, really good way to test your fragrances out. Why? Because it tests the longevity, the sillage, and you get your compliments. You get real reactions from people. And if you can smell a fragrance inside of a negative warehouse, super cold, you know your stuff is nuclear. You know your stuff is fire. And after a 12-hour shift, oh, you know you got something on your hands. Now, all that depends is your nose. But what are we talking about today? We're talking about my man No Wiki Decants, right? I'm going to have all his information posted in this video at the bottom in the comments because you need, I'm going to say it again, you need NEED to go there right now and get all your fragrances, all the fragrances that you was afraid to pull the trigger on at Neiman Marcus, all the fragrances that you was afraid to pull the trigger on in any of these other, fragrance websites. I can tell you and I can vouch for you that I've purchased from bro more than a few times. And he comes through clutch every time, and he ships on time. You can't beat that. Customer service is number one for me in every aspect of life, right? So we talking about this Gentle Miami. Let's see if y'all. What is Gentle Miami? Gentle Miami is a mixture. It's a mixture of Gentle Fluidity Silver by Macy's Francis Kirkjohn and also City Rhythm Miami. Those two fragrances. Now, I don't know the mixture he mixed. That's the secret recipe right there. But I can rest assure you and tell you, look, matter of fact, this fragrance is it right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to keep this in rotation off top. And man, and it's crazy. When I tell you about the notes in a few, you can wear this in the summertime. Now, before I get into the fragrance, you gotta keep watching because I'm gonna break this down for you, right? So me personally, and a lot of other people who are into fragrance and enthusiasts, we got many different fragrances, and a lot of fragrances work depending on the season. They work best depending on the season. You know, um, wintertime, spring, summer, fall, right? Some fragrances like Louis Vuitton Imagination is good all year round, but it shines in the spring and the summertime because it's refreshing, right? A Bleu de Chanel will do good all times of the year, but it reigns supreme in the summertime because why? Heat is going to cook up that fragrance on your skin, right? And when it does that, you don't want to be too cloying or be too loud for other people around you, whether you're in the office or you're out and about running errands. First of all, you want to make sure you wash your behind first. You want to make sure that you want to make sure you clean yourself up, right? And then secondly, you want to make sure you have a decent lotion that's going to moisturize your skin because your skin actually takes in that oil or that fragrance into your skin. And that, you know, that right there will test the longevity of fragrance and also your skin chemistry as well. So um, this right here, this can be worn at any time, guarantee. Man, and you know, let me spray some more on myself, man. It's just so good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna have no problems with this, man. So now let's get into the breakdown of this phenomenal fragrance, man. Gentle Fluidity Silver is a fragrance made by Mason Francis Kirkjohn. I know I butchered the name earlier, but forgive me. The notes are Vagas de Zimbro, butchering that, nutmeg, musk, coriander, woody notes, and bergamot. Now, it shines really good in the spring and the summer, like I said before. The best time to wear this would be more so daytime. The sillage is very strong, and sillage means is basically your scent trail. You know how people smell your bubble or whatnot. And the longevity of this is 7+ hours. Now, as you are aware of, or you may not know, Gentle Fluidity Silver or any Mason Francis Kirkjohn outside of Dior is going to cost you a little over $300. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be no big old bottle. So if you didn't know that, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're aware of that. City Rhythm Miami. Now, City Rhythm Miami, uh, it's pretty much a good for day or night, and it shines well in the spring and the summer as well. And I say you can wear it in the fall. You know, it's sweet, it has coconut, vanilla, citrus, and it's woody. It has sugar in it. This is the first fragrance that I've ever smelled where it has sugar in it. It has lime in it, rum, tonka bean, and tobacco. The sillage is also very strong, and this fragrance lasts about 8 hours. So you put two and two together, you know what you get. You know what I'm saying? So man, Gentle Miami, just a banger. You know what I'm saying? A banger. And I'm just keeping it 100 with you. It's a banger. You know, man, I go get it. And then also, Nowiki gives you a few other decants for you to try. So with this offering, I also received Area 51, which I'm going to do a another review of that once I get a full bottle. And he gave me Calvin Klein Obsession, which is also, you know, that's a legendary fragrance as it is. But man, you can't go wrong over there, man. You can't go wrong with this. So you know, just check them out. You know, you can start with you know, a smaller, a smaller a sample. You know, he has 5 milliliters, 10 milliliters, 30 milliliters, 50 milliliters, and sometimes he offers full bottles. So you know, go happy hunting over there, man, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you purchased. Make sure you know throw it in the comments, man, of you know some of the stuff that you tried and what you like, and let's have a conversation about it, man. You know, fragrances make you feel good. And there you have it. From yours truly, Chopin the artist. And you know this ain't no fragrance channel, but we're reviewing fragrances over here, the best kind. And this, yeah, you'll be a fool not to go get this right here. I'm talking about you're not finding this nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Except for no Wiki Decants.